That opened things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good. That middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. Brissett on first down. And an alley to run. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Brissett. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
They're giving the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30. So now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
Here's Brissett. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Gates from 40. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now it's the backup Rudolph. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on first down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll be into enemy territory. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's a former 1,000-yard rusher, Stephen Ridley. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On second down, here's Rudolph. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's James. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate. I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Shouting through the defense, and he'll slide down to avoid The improv on the scramble. Gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Here's Rudolph now on second down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. The passing game in rhythm right now. For Pittsburgh, there's another first down. Detroit! 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Heinz Field after this. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And now running right through it. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up a second and goal. They get it to him running left. He went backwards there 8 yards, and it brings up third down.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either called pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit. A great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
And that was a big chunk of yardage loss. His pass caught at the 4. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. They're not going to kick it. A chip shot, but they're going for it down 3 on 4th down. Rudolph looking to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Panthers defense. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. From the red zone now, Rudolph. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. In for the score. And the Steelers are able to strike for 6.
When he was a Cowboy at Oklahoma State, he was a threat to do this all the time from any part on the field. He'll still be a threat in the NFL.
We pick it up second quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive. Now Rudolph on first down. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, second down. By the way, as we expected, most of the starting units out here in the second quarter. So get your 2 deep, your 3 deep, your 4 deep ready for this one.
If you have a particular favorite who wasn't a high draft pick or is an undrafted free agent trying to make the team, this is the time to watch him play and give it his best shot, because most of the starters, you're exactly right, they'll be out of the game watching the rest of the way.
On 2nd and 10, Rudolph steps away to his left. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Rudolph looking to throw it. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
4 down. 4 down. Detroit!
2nd and 10, Rudolph again. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. So we are halfway through here in the final week of the preseason. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Steeler offense now with the football first here to begin the third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be... Rudolph on first down. This one complete right side to McDonald. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Detroit! Detroit!
Rudolph throwing on 2nd down. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. There's a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ikey's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. As Ikey learned to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in back.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Vance McDonald. 50. This offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll run at Stephen Ridley. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. On the tackle, it's Captain Munnerlyn.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Rudolph. And avoids the contact by Slide. 9 yards that time, but he needed 10, and it brings up 4th and 1.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own, but let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. This is Ridley, and he will have a first down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
And on 4th and 1 as a running back, you're looking for any seam you can find. This is not where you want to be a hero and break off a big one. You just need to make sure you get that yard. And here he picks up the first down with a couple of yards to spare.
On first down, it's Rudolph. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does.
Yeah, after this game, after this game in the third quarter.
When he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there.
What?
If he's
What happened?
My best friend. She was supposed to come over today, and
She didn't.
yesterday, and her mom let her come over. So she said she was gonna come over today, and I planned all this shit. I cleaned my room. I was gonna do so much shit for her, and she just slept through it. Like, slept through it all.
She
was supposed to come over in a few minutes, and she's sleeping. And she was hanging out with the bitch that she was talking shit about. And she was hanging out with that bitch before me, and I'm supposedly her best friend. And apparently she's having this whole fucking party thing, and she didn't invite me, but she invited all the people that hate me. So it's like, damn, like,
just don't talk to
you
her.
don't like me.
Just don't talk to her. Well, I mean, you'll probably forget about it maybe after. I mean,
Well, I am gonna fucking talk to her because it's.
well, if there was school the next day, I would have just, fuck you. So, oh yeah, just so you know, I'm going to New York on the 23rd, so I'm not bringing my PlayStation. I'm just playing. I'm bringing it, but yeah, and then I'm coming back on the 3rd. But yeah, I am going to play. I'm in 3rd quarter, hold on. Almost done in 3rd quarter, then 4th quarter now. I'll join.
To cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
He completes it to Hunter. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
Hey, I mean, is it cold right now or no?
So effective. Nice completion there.
Yeah.
Keeps the sticks moving.
Snowing? No snow?
On 1st and 10, Rudolph. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback.
You good?
Yeah.
Bro, are you about to cry?
I was crying. It's just like, I put all my fucking time into her, and she doesn't even try anymore. It's just like,
I mean,
what's the fucking point?
do you have any other friends? You do, right?
Yeah, but the only other one doesn't really live close to me. And the other one went to Alabama.
Alright, yeah, I'll play GTA with you. When do you have to go?
12.
First down.
So what time is it for you right now?
7 something. 7.
7. Shit.
1 quarter remains here on this Thursday.
I'm gonna be off
Steeler
until
football, and they
10
have the
in your
lead as
time.
well.
We off until 10?
Well, I have to go at 11. Apparently.
Rudolph throwing again.
What time is it right now for you?
Like 8 something, 8, 10. Or unless, I don't know if she's sleeping. And she doesn't go to sleep. I don't like
Wait, your
that.
mom's making you get off or something?
She said she's going to sleep at that time. And
Then just be quiet.
I know, but like, she doesn't really go with that. I mean, she's literally like in the same exact room as me though.
Really?
Yeah, but I am gonna get a house like next year, hopefully. Like shit, I don't care if it only has 1 bathroom. All I care about is that if it's just me, like that's all. Like if I could just get my own room.
We are in the fourth and final quarter.
Cause like
The offense will have the football starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Why is GTA taking so long to win?
Here comes a first down throw from Rudolph. Forced out to his left.
oh yeah, fuck that.
And he'll slide down to
Want some outer quarterback. Okay,
nice
fourth
work
quarter.
to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go.
Here's Rudolph.
Ooh, thank God.
Incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free
I was about to get
and
intercepted
brings
now.
up 3rd down. Hey, a sidebar worth noting is that preseason cuts have changed. So week 3 that we're in right now, the preseason, I think, what did you say, the roster's going to stay at 90 instead of going down to 75 this year?
That's exactly right, Brandon, because in the past, just what you said, this game here, at the end of week 3, or game 3, he would cut the roster down to 75 and play game 4 just like that. In this case now, though, they're going to be able to keep guys all the way through. So guys who would normally not have a chance to finish out the preseason, they'll get that chance now and get more opportunities to get on.
Do you hear like
and that pickup of
the audio?
first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down.
let's go. Wait, hold on. Now that'd be a touchdown. If I can just beat that one down. Oh, you did. So close.
Inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
First and goal.
Pick up there, 26 yards.
If I fuck this up,
They just don't seem to have much of an
I
answer
mean,
for
I
this
am winning by
passing
like
game.
Not at all. And look at the confidence that's exhibited here with that
11.
type of a lead. Clock on their side. Instead of running it, they're still
Oh,
throwing
let's
it.
go. Let's go. Come on, let's go, nigga.
And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. Mason
Okay, luckily for you
taking
though,
it in from 4 yards.
I put it where I only play offense and not defense because defense is boring. Oh wow, we just intercepted that.
Already an excellent field position.
It didn't even
thanks to
go
the
anywhere.
interception. After the interception, here's Rudolph throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete.
Get fucked at the one.
Break.
Okay, 1 minute 58.
After this,
Literally just 1 yard.
so the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd and goal.
Have you ever been to
now
New
as they
York?
look to add a few more points here onto their total.
No.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Okay, here we go.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
But they will throw it here with Rudolph. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown.
I mean, like, do you ever feel that where you just feel like you've wasted your time on someone? And it's like, this isn't even the first time. Like, the last time we stopped being friends, I stopped being friends with her because she was just being like this, putting other people before me. She replaced me with her boyfriend, which she swore she wouldn't do, and she did it. I'm like definitely not her number one anymore, not even on that list anymore.
Andrew, you know what?
And she told me yesterday that she really wanted to come over, shit like that, and then she would come over today. Now I'm thinking that it was a lie, that her mom was being a bitch, because that's what she said. She said, my mom's being a bitch, my mom's in a bad mood. I was like, oh, well, I was like, oh, we'll just try. She was like, I am. And then I was like, oh, and then she was like, okay. She was like, I'll just come over tomorrow. I was like, okay. And apparently, I talked to one of her closer friends. They said she's, you know, and I wanted to have her come over and play GTA and all that stuff. And I really wanted her to meet some of my family members. My mom said no though, but I wanted her to. And she fucking slept through it.
Late stages of the game here in the
And
fourth quarter
she's-
as this offense takes over 1st and 10.
I put so much time into the relationship, so much more than she does, and I put so much more effort, and it just all goes to shit.
How long was it? The relationship?
We've been friends since preschool.
How the fuck? Okay, well, I have a friend just like that. Do you remember Dark Destroyer?
Yeah.
Does she hang out in like your friend group?
She hangs out in a friend group that hates me.
And you have a friend group that likes you, right? Of course.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can sit with them, alright? So you remember the drugstore store?
Yeah?
Yeah, he's a bitch, but what I did, I would never play with him. I never really talked to him. You know, is her birthday coming up?
It's in February.
Don't go to her birthday. I mean, but that's your choice though, but don't talk to her, don't do anything. That's how I learned. Now I feel much better. And shut your ass up. And yeah.
And my mom told me something. She was like, she's only your friend when she has no one else to turn to. When no one else wants to hang out with her, it's like you're her last resort. And so she goes to you because she thinks that you're always available. And you need to stop being so available to her. Sometimes you need to tell her no, and I'm like, you know what, Mom, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, it's not easy to let go of something like that.
Yeah, listen to your mom.
And I know damn well that in the middle of the night she's gonna respond and be like, bro, I was sleeping. And then I have to be like, okay, bitch, and I had plans. And you slept through them? Do you know how much that hurts? That you couldn't care to the point that you slept through the plans? I would never do something like that to her. And the fact that she would do something like that to me really just goes to show that she's a low-life bitch.
Okay, hold on.
She needs to get the fuck over herself before she gets the shit beat out of her. Because I will be the bitch to whoop her ass. I don't give a fuck. If that bitch keeps on fucking with me like this, it's not gonna be fucking pretty.
Is she white?
Yep.
Is she blonde?
No, well, she's like 50% Guatemalan. But it's like, me and her were best friends last year. When no one liked us, we had no friends. And now she has this big-ass group of friends that love her so much, and they fucking hate me. And they talk shit about me all the time, and she doesn't take a hint and be like, hey, these people don't like me. Maybe I should not, I'm not gonna tell her to stop hanging out with them because they don't like me, but I'm gonna, like, if I was in that situation, I'd be like, well, you know, I'm gonna still care about Andrew and not be a bitch to him just because my friends are bitches to him. And I would correct my friends. My friends have talked shit about her before, and I literally told them, I understand you don't like her, but that's my best friend. Please don't talk about her like that. To me, at least. Like, you can talk to her, you can talk shit about her all you want, but don't talk to her like that. To me.
16 yards right off.
And it's just like, I doubt she fucking does that. Go off on her.
And a first down.
Okay, well, just don't talk to her. Just treat her the way that she treated you. Listen to your mom. Listen to what she said. That she said that say no to things that she plans, because, I mean, if she does it to you again, then, I mean, if she's doing this to you, then you should do it back, you know? Just don't talk to her anymore.
I do so much for her, and she just doesn't give a shit. I'm gonna fucking wake this bitch up.
Look, just try not to think about it, alright? Look, if you fight her, and let's say you lose, niggas about to start making fun of you saying, oh, yo, Andrew, a boy lost to a girl, you know? And like,
well, I mean, I'm pretty sure
it might ruin your reputation.
I'm not gonna fight her. Just talk. But it's like, because I don't fight girls. I'm a boy. My mom raised me better than her.
Catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up.
You know,
first
when
and
this bitch
10.
wakes up and she's like, hey, can I still come over? I'm gonna be like, oh, bitch, it's too late. I had all this shit planned for you. I was gonna do all this shit for you, and you just slept through. Like, I'm gonna make that bitch feel bad. Like, I would never do that to her. And if I did, I would feel so bad. And then she's just gonna be like, bro, I was sleeping. Oh my god. And try to make me feel like try to make me feel bad because I'm getting on her ass. Like, no, I'm sorry that I'm right. I'm sorry that you don't have common respect, common sense. Like, if your best friend invited you to come over to their house the next day, you wouldn't stay up late, right?
Yeah.
You would be like, oh, let me get to bed because I have somewhere to be tomorrow.
Mhm.
And like, it's like she doesn't give a fuck.
Okay, how do I say this? High school is like gonna be like the worst point of your life. Alright.
Yeah, it is.
Now it's Rudolph.
Don't
Middle school is the worst, actually. Let me tell you that.
He may try and run
don't
for this.
pay her no mind. Don't talk to her. Just don't say anything to her. Like if you see her, you could look at her. I mean, how many classes do you have with her?
One,
Just one. What is it?
Avoid the contact as
biology.
he
We have a
slides
science
to his
team named
stomach.
Madison next to her.
And all your other friends are in other
Quarter
classes.
score now for Baltimore. And the Redskins
So-
have
Well,
started
I've made a lot of
to
friends
their
recently,
advantage.
and
Jamison
I'm starting to
Crowder,
go
he's
more
got
to
a
them,
touchdown
to
in
my
that
old
one.
friends,
When they
because
watch
I
film of
realize
this game and hand
my
out the
old
grade
friends really
sheets, he's going to
don't give a
really
shit
like
about
getting
me,
a
so
double
Yeah, like-
plus on
I
this
usually
play.
don't
Why?
want to
He
bring effort into the
scrambles and picks up a
relationship.
first down.
That's the change,
But what
like-
else does he do?
Like when you switch from like elementary school to middle school, it's way different. Like everybody acts different all of a sudden.
Oh, he had 6.
Like and then they just make a bunch of new friends. So are you in ninth grade? So yeah, they might, they might forget about you because it's been a long time since they've seen you. So I mean, you gotta expect that though. So all your old friends are like in middle school, right?
Well,
Well, most of them.
me and Jenny got really, really close in the 8th grade, and we hung out a lot. And then she got a boyfriend.
Oh, Jenny's the one that you're talking about
what
right
happens
now.
after that? Yep.
Okay.
Second down.
We even got close to the point where we literally called each other family.
Once again, they'll come up on the
And it's
26-yard
just
line,
like, for
second and
what?
10.
Because you're going to throw it away? And I know someone's going to say, oh, you're being overdramatic, this is one thing. No, it's not one thing. It's a reoccurring pattern. And I keep on pushing myself to be like, oh, it's nothing, Andrew, just keep on being her friend. No, I need to stop doing that. I need to show her, well, bitch, look, I'll make new friends and have fun with them. And when you try to come calling back to me, guess who the fuck is not going to be there?
About themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of
Just-
points. Continually feel like they're
If she wakes up now and tells me that she was sleeping, I'll be real pissed. But if she tells me that she was doing something important, I'll calm down a little bit. I'll be like, okay, well, let me just calm down. Maybe there was something wrong with her family.
That's called being in the zone.
But no, as far as I know, she's sleeping right now.
Or nigga, chill. Hold on. But don't
Maybe she
talk.
still wants to come over. Maybe I shouldn't overthink it.
Andrew, listen. Just ignore her. Don't think about her, okay? Just don't talk to her. Just act like she doesn't even exist. I mean, I know it's hard to do that, but like, you gotta do it though.
I tried to do that before. We weren't friends for like a couple weeks.
Well, it's gonna be easier in a bit. If she invites you, just say,
I can't, I'm busy.
yeah, say something like that. You could say, shit, my bad. I was sleeping. Hold on, my mom's calling me. Yeah.
She say she in love, but I doubt that. Maybe it's the clout. I get love in the north, I get love in the south, yeah. Shawty claims she a feminist, and her feminine. Girl, you know that he average. Girl, you know I'm a savage. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them. No money, now I'm in the Benz truck with a new honey. They said I wouldn't make it, I'm like, you funny. Laughing at my haters like, you dummies. The night is young, girl, what can you do for me? 6 figures, 5 shows, big ballin'. Look, I'm very important. I took a break, had some things I had to get sorted. I might retire in my prime like I'm M. Jordan. Table dancing in Southampton. Use the glasses for Vanish. Be cooling out in the whip, but I done near every girl on my list. KD at the 3, Djokovic with the racket. Phelps in the pool, I'm like Speed at the Masters. Girl, you know you a bad. Girl, you know I'm a savage. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, caught the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them. Another.
Okay, I'm back.
Whenever you went over there, all I heard was your mom, like, yelling something.
Yeah, she said to go. What?
Was she mad at you?
That she called me a bunch of times.
Oh.
But it's fine though. Hold on, wait. Let me actually get my food though.
They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them.
Oh, you can invite me.
Give me a minute.
I finished my game
And
a
it's
while
like-
ago.
I cried so much over it that I can't even cry anymore. You know what I mean? It's like, well, fuck. It happened again. It's like, it's not a shock. And there could be a possibility that I'm being over dramatic. And I really hope that's just what it is. Because I hate to feel this way. And I hate to feel like a clown whenever I'm like talking this shit about her and then I invite her over because it was all just a misunderstanding. I really just hope it's a misunderstanding. I hope that it goes differently and stuff. But if it doesn't, then, you know, I tried. And it's like, well, there's nothing you can do about it. And I'm in a public server, so you could just join. You there?
Yo.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, there you go. How many people are there?
Not too many. Well, there's a lot, but it's definitely not full.
Alright.